Hey Hylians, and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors. I hope you're doing well. I am recording this a couple of days after episode 1 went out, where we did the beginning in Hyrule Field. We are now going into the Eldin Caves with the Sheikah Tribesman. I just wanted to say before we started a big thank you for everyone who watched episode 1. I wanted to wait and see how you guys reacted to that before continuing on recording. I was going to do the whole series anyway, but I really want to see how you guys thought, like what you thought of this. And yeah, you seem to really enjoy it, so that really makes me happy. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it, so yeah, I'm glad you are. Anyway, today, as I said, we are going into episode 2. Still part of the prologue. This is the Sheikah Tribesman set in the Eldin Caves, and we have 2 characters to pick from. We have Link and Impa, who is the recommended character, and as she is the newer character, as we played Link last time, we can be playing Impa. She's level 4, and yeah, I'm really excited to play Impa. She's one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. So let's get started.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Eldin Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Okay, so we are on our way to Faron Woods to find a young woman who we are guessing is Zelda, but first we've got to go through these Eldin Caves, and pretty much what we have is we've got Link with us. We're headed down at the bottom. We've got a Hylian captain over there. We'll just have to see what goes on. We do have these time limits as well. I didn't point that in the first episode. We do have these time limits, but they're never really a problem. I've probably now jinxed myself for later episodes, because I do remember having problems with a couple of them being like just taking ages. So hopefully I haven't jinxed myself, but they're normally pretty good. So yeah, we'll be fine with an hour. I don't think we're going to take an hour to do this. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I love how this map looks. It's fairly simple when you're just kind of running around, but the whole idea of using both the volcanic area as well as like these really pretty blue crystal areas, I just think is a really nice mix, instead of just making it all red and orange like a lot of other lava levels can be. I think that was a very nice choice. We've got to catch up to these soldiers. Okay. We take out those guys, we take over their little mini keeps, and that will start slowly, very slowly, spawning characters on our team. So pretty good to take those out when you come across them. Outpost, exactly what I said. Exactly what I just said. Defeating the outpost captain captures the outpost and for your forces. However, if an allied captain or an outpost is defeated, enemy forces will then claim it back. Pretty much how the keeps work, just on a smaller scale. So, like last time, I'm also beating out the tutorial. Thank you very much, Proxy. You're filling your role as a tutorial fairy very well. Anyway, let's continue just killing a few of these. Just kind of clear it out so they don't completely already overrun this little outpost, and then we'll head down, I think, to this bottom keep down here. Oh, we need to bomb this wall. There we go. Bomb this rock as well. Nothing. I'm remembering that might actually be a place for us gold score Tula, so it's probably good that we did that. And very cool little move. I like that. So here we got a Poe. This is a new character. I don't think we fought this last time. Poes are a very common reoccurring Zelda enemy. And in this game, they take the appearance of probably their most notable design, being Ocarina of Time. And apart from that, I'd say Twilight Princess is probably the most notable for the Poe design. But yeah, they take their look from Twilight Princess, from Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and I like it. There's a lot more Ocarina of Time in this game than there is other stuff, I feel. Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess kind of, I think, are the most reoccurring. With Skyward Sword as well. Like, you don't get that many other side games really, but they are the main big home console games. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's get this keep. It's a Poe. I always find Poes very annoying to fight because they have those, like, this teleporting stuff. And sometimes they're just like, just come back here, please. Stop running away. Where has Link gone? Down here. Let's clear out these guys, because these guys are just definitely going to come down and try and get us. Mission successful. I haven't got too many of the upgrades for these characters yet, so their moves are just going to be kind of the basic start ones. But over time, by getting more and more, like, materials, there we go, that's the word, you can unlock, we need to go help that guy. You can unlock more combo stuff, and they do more damage and look really cool. But for now, we've only got, I think, one upgrade on the attack combo stuff, so we'll have to see later if we can get any cooler ones in future episodes. Dark Wizard. He was in the first episode. I didn't actually talk much about him, I think, but I guess I'll leave that till we actually meet up with him and get to fight him. But he's a new character as well. We'll see, I think, later in this episode. I think we'll get to fight him soon, so that'll be cool. Right, I have not been paying too much attention. What are we doing? We have to get a bomb chew, don't we? I think we have to bomb. Yes, we have bomb chews we have to get. Let me run back. So, if you guys have played Zelda games with bomb chews, you probably know what they are. They're these cute little bombs that move on their own. They're very, very, very cute, very, very small, and they can climb up walls. They look like little mice. But in this game, they're very cute still. They're just gigantic, and I love it. I love what they did with the bomb chews in this. They could have left them out, but they made them into like just moving bombs, these giant contraptions, and I love it. They still have that Ocarina of Time look, but they do look more kind of manufactured and mechanical, which I think is very cool. Commanding multiple warriors. Didn't we go over this last time? Okay. Anyway, they're telling about that. I want to stay as Impa, but I guess I can take Link and send him over. Where is Link? Is he following me? I'll take him over. Link can go over. Oops. Over here. Sometimes it's a bit awkward to kind of tell which square you need to click on to get them to go over there, but yeah, he's gonna go over there now and start attacking those Poes, which will help out. So I guess I can talk a little bit more about that. We did talk about how you can switch characters last time. If there are multiple characters in a level, you can switch between them like this. So we're now Link. Ooh. Switching items. I'll go over the items quickly. You can just press this, switch between items. That's it. Got different items, bombs. We've got the potion. You can unlock more as the game goes on, and you can also unlock different potions and all that kind of stuff later. But now there's so much going on. There's a Skulltula. I want to try and get the Skulltula. This is not going to be a 100% run. I do want to tell that now. I will not be getting everything in this game because that would take a ungodly amount of time. But I will be trying to get most of the collectibles when they show up. So is he here? He is here. Here we go. Said he'd be there. Another illustration piece. That Bombchu needs my help still. I have to keep clearing out all those Stalfos and stuff in the way. Oh, there's a Lizalfos here. Let's use our special. I don't think I showed that as Impa yet. Impa being the anime character with a sword, pretty much. Unsheath, and you're instantly cut in half. Get this keep as well over here. Where's the keep captain? There we go. Keep boss, not keep captain. There we go, full on the magic. Look at that, look at the Bombchu go. Look at him go. He's on his way. Okay, go away. Leave my Bombchu alone. Leave him alone, he's so small. I said leave. Oh god, they're all coming! Leave him alone! It's my Bombchu, not yours! They all want my Bombchu. He's not for sale. I know he's adorable. Big and adorable. It's not for you. I'm so sorry. You're dead now. Have fun. There we go. Just clear out these guys. It's very finicky. Sometimes you have to clear out all of the enemies around it, and sometimes it's just like clear out 5, or it tells you to clear out all of them, but it only takes like 5 to kill, and then it's like there's none around it, even though there totally is. Where are we going now then? I'm guessing we just follow this pathway. Yeah. I like all these little details you see in the maps, like the arrows and the floor and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Well, that's a lovely young boy we found. So this character is Sheik. Sheik is from Ocarina of Time. This version of Sheik is kind of its own design to fit in with these new version of Link and Zelda and Impa and that. But there will be other characters later who are supposed to be directly from those games. So this is like a new version of Sheik. And I like the design. I want to keep talking about the designs of these characters like I did last time. I like Sheik's design. The only problem is something I'll talk about a little bit later. I kind of want to talk about Sheik a bit more, and it is 2020, so I guess most people would know, but I still want to be somewhat considerate. There's a lot of new Zelda fans coming in with Breath of the Wild, and I want to try and leave some things secret on what Sheik may be actually up to and what Sheik might be doing and all that lovely stuff. But for now, let's just continue onwards, and I guess we will talk about that design a little bit later. But for now, I want to talk a bit more about Impa. I love Impa in this game. Impa is actually one of the most reoccurring Zelda characters after the main trio of Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. She, I think, has appeared in more games than Ganondorf, actually. One thing you may not be aware of is, despite Ganondorf being kind of the face of the Zelda villains, Ganondorf the human has only appeared in, I think, 4 Zelda games, maybe even 3. He's appeared in Ocarina of Time. He's appeared in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and he's going to appear in the upcoming Breath of the Wild sequel. So that would make it 4, but technically right now he's only been in 3. And Impa has been in a lot more. She's been in the Oracle games, she's been in like A Link Between Worlds, and yes, Ganon has appeared in those games, but that's Ganon, not Ganondorf. So Impa is one of the most reoccurring Zelda characters who is not part of the main trio, and I really like that. It's nice to have a familiar kind of companion character, someone you know, and I guess can trust in these games. It's really nice to see her come back time and time again. She does change quite a lot in her appearance, but she's always in that same kind of caretakery, motherly role to Zelda and Link, which I really like. Anyway, here's a new enemy. Summoners are capable of spawning new units. They will continue spawning units until they are defeated, so make sure they're defeated properly. Okay, pretty much what it says on the tin. These guys are just going to keep bringing more and more monsters for you to fight. If you don't want to have a whole horde of monsters to take down, you can go and destroy all of them. There should be one somewhere, I'm guessing then. I love this area. Wow, it looks so pretty. I'm just going to pretend that these are time shift stones from Skyward Sword. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, what are we doing? We have to defeat the Spirit of the Caves. Oh, here's a summoner, and here's the Spirit of the Caves. Great, great timing. Let's defeat the summoner first, so we don't have a ton of enemies to take down along with that. Spirit of the Caves is just another Poe. Probably has a little bit more health than others, but it's pretty simple. There we go. So these are the beginning areas. Everything is going to be fairly easy to take down. They do get more health and stuff as the game goes on. And this is on normal mode. I'm not playing on hard mode. I don't think I could do hard mode right now after not playing the game for so long. Also, I didn't mention this as well, but you can cut grass in this game. And you get stuff from it. You can get potions, magic, you can get force gems. They make like the yellow bar go up, and rupees, which go for your money. And so it's pretty much just standard little bits and pieces that you can add up to help you in your game. Anyway, assault troops. The enemies are the enemies that retreat after assaulting the target and inflicting damage. Defeat them before they arrive at their destination. Okay, where are they coming from? So they pretty much just get sent out now and then to take over keeps and all that kind of stuff. Where are they? Someone's been summoned, and that's not a good thing to be seeing summoned. I do not like Redeads being summoned. Ooh. Oh, we got Sheik. Where is Sheik? Sheik is one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. She is very fast. Well, he is very fast to play as. Very androgynous looking character. There are many times when multiple missions will trigger at the same time. You can see what they are by checking the mission map on your screen. Side missions are only occasionally triggered. Failing a side mission won't have major effects on the battle, so feel free to try them out if you're feeling particularly adventurous. So these are not needed. They may impact kind of what's going on in the map. They may impact kind of what you need to do, or maybe characters get powered up if you complete it, or powered down if you don't. They're just side things. They shouldn't be too impactful to the main objective. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. What's over here? Are these bomb tubes? Oh no, these are assault troops. Here they are. Wondered where you guys were. Leave the Gorons alone, please. I love Gorons. They're so cute. Woo! There we go. One down. Where the other one goes? Behind me, isn't he? Where'd he go? Did I get both of them? Really? I thought there was two. I either got both of them or there was only one. Who's here? Link's here. Let's get Link to do this. I really love that they put this into the game. I really love that you can easily switch between characters, because playing the original Wii U version and having to play only Impa or only Link, depending on who you chose to pick at the beginning, can be a right pain in the butt when you need to run from one area to the other, like halfway across the map to do a certain thing on like a mission. It can be so annoying if you just miss that one little thing that you need to do, or you miss like the prompt to say that you need to go somewhere, and by the time you realize you have to run across halfway across the map. This one you can just change the Link and you're already there, so I really like they added that in. And we got a heart piece. Heart pieces are collected to increase your maximum hearts. You need to get 4, like pretty much every game apart from Twilight Princess. Okay, you're gonna tell me again? Heart container restores all your health and increases your maximum health by 1. Piece of hearts restore all of your hearts. Collect 4 of these to make your heart container increase. So yeah, like I said, if you get a heart piece, you need to get 4 of them to get a new heart on your little bar up the top. If you find heart containers, I already talked about heart pieces, you just get a heart piece, heart container automatically. I will probably mix up which one is which a lot, because I do that anyway. Side mission complete. Here we are now with Impa. Where should we go? Oh, there's a thing open over here. And here we go. Another Lizalthos. Just good to take out these. I think we're finding a bomb chew. I know where he is. I know where it is. I just want to take out these keeps just to get a little bit extra money, and just to make sure there isn't tons of stuff spawning over here. It is in this middle area over here. So some places you'll see have these ramps, and you can only get into keeps or some areas by going down the ramps, and then it takes a long while to walk all the way back around. It's cool. Can be a bit annoying when you don't know where the ramp is. I think the first time I played this back on the Wii U, I got very confused because I didn't see there was a ramp that I had to jump down. But we did it. We found what we needed to do, and that was a big jar of magic. That's another big jar of magic. I don't think we need to pick that up. We can leave that. By acquiring item power-ups on the battlefield, you can gain the ability to use stronger versions of these items. So, we picked up a bomb. So if we throw the bomb, it's a giant bomb. I don't really use these too much. I guess they can be helpful, but I've never really seen the point. I'd rather just keep using the sword or the weapon that I have equipped for the character than these little extra weapons. But I don't know, some of you might enjoy using those. Playable warriors. If any of your playable warriors flee, you lose the battle. You can check which character is playable. Look at the icons. Okay, yep. Basically, don't let your people die. Don't let them die. I guess we should check and just see. Uh-oh. Twisted Wizard Wizzrobe. Okay, I don't know where he is. I don't know who he's attacking. I wanted to just check on these guys to make sure they weren't dying. I think Impa's the one with him. Oh no, he's over here. So, Wizzrobe. If you're a fan of the Zelda series and you've been playing the games for a while, you might know kind of what this guy is based off. He's obviously in appearance based off a Poe, and he could be based off of the Wizzrobes from some of the earlier games, but his name is definitely based off of Wizzrobe. Wizzrobes are enemies that are pretty much wizards. Just easy to guess by the name Wizzrobe. They are pretty reoccurring enemies. They appeared in the first Zelda game. They've appeared in Breath of the Wild, being their latest appearance. So I really like the Wizzrobes. I really like that they've made a character based off of them as well. He's got a lot of stuff around him. A little worried because I can see someone has quite a lot of stuff around them. Anyway, let's use this. I think he's the final boss of this area. I'm guessing anyway. Whoa. He has a lot of attacks like the Poes, so I find him quite annoying to fight whenever we do have to fight Wizzrobe. I feel he's the most irritating to fight out of the new characters. So yeah, I do think I mentioned this earlier, but he is a new character. He is based off of previous Zelda enemies and stuff like that, but he is a new character, which is very cool. I do like all of the main characters. I think they all have very interesting designs, and they're very good at trying to bring back things from past Zelda games and kind of incorporate them in a nice way. So obviously he's based off a Poe, off a Wizzrobe, but it's not just like a boring design. They've actually tried to do something different with it, which I really like. It's not just a simple, here's a Poe, but it's a powered up Poe, or here's a Wizzrobe with a fancy coat. A fancy cope. I mixed coat and cape together and we got cope. A Wizzrobe with a fancy cope. I can't even say coat now. There we go. Anyway, they could have just done something like that, but they decided, nah, let's just make some cool new characters. There is a couple more characters that are new that we will be meeting soon in future episodes, but we'll obviously talk about them when we see them. But one of them is definitely based off of a different, well, I think is based off of a different Zelda enemy that we'll talk about when we see her. Anyway, we made it through the caves. We can't attack anymore because the mission is completed, but hey, we made it. We can now make our way to Faron Woods. Combined efforts, we may save Hyrule. Thanks, Sheik. Victory! We did it! We just awkwardly run around in a circle while everyone else is frozen. And there we have it, 18 minutes and 9 seconds. That was the second episode of story mode, and we've obtained a new weapon, the fire rod. The fire rod. Not, I can't say anything today. The fire rod. This is a weapon that can be used for Link, and it's pretty much just a fire rod. It shoots fire. Very fancy looking attacks, but it still just shoots fire. Got some stuff from Midna, who we haven't seen yet. God, these spoilers! Zant! Ugh, spoilers! This game has been out for a few years, and obviously it came out on the Wii U, so I'm pretty sure most of you know who's playable and who isn't, and who's in this game and who isn't. But still, it's a little weird that you're still getting items for characters you won't be able to play as for a while. We got part of Fi's arm, I think? Looks like Fi. I mean, looks like a sleeve. You earned 100 Years Ahead medal. In one battle, defeat 100 or more enemies with special attacks. Still also think that's a pretty easy one to get. Anyway, that is the end of the Eldin Caves. I really cannot speak. Oh my gosh. God. God. Okay, that is the end of the Eldin Caves, the Sheikah Tribesman. I hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next part of the prologue, being the Sorceress of the Woods, where we will be playing as Link again. We do have Sheik, but we'll be playing as Link as he is the recommended character. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!